and welcome to Lori's Learning Journey. Today we ask the question, how do I deal with unknown childhood trauma? So let's say maybe you're really terrified of water and you suspect that something bad happened to you as a little kid, but you don't remember it. Or you just have like a weird idea about yourself. Like, I feel like I'm stupid all the time. I'm not really sure where that came from. We all have things like that, where essentially our 4-year-old self or our 2-year-old self or our 6-year-old self made a decision at that age, and now we have a 6-year-old running our life. Do you want a 6-year-old running your life? I know I don't. So here's a technique that I learned. What you do is, I like to do this in the bathtub. You can do it in your bed. You can do it in a safe place in nature, someplace where there's no distractions. And what you want to do is sit down with your childhood trauma, whatever your fear is. Let's say someone told you you're stupid, or you feel like one of the things for me is I feel like I have to do everything alone. I have to do everything by myself. And I don't know really where that came from. I can guess, but I don't know. So I would sit down with myself and I would say, all right, little girl Lori that feels this way, tell me all the things you're sad and afraid of. Well, I'm afraid I'm not good enough. I'm afraid I take up too much space. I'm afraid I have to do things alone. I'm afraid to ask for things. And just keep going and then ask, is there anything else? Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Have you ever tried to comfort a little kid that's afraid of like monsters? Telling them not to be afraid doesn't work, usually. Asking them, what are you afraid of? Tell me all about it. What's upsetting you? Come here, there, just get it all out of your system. Okay. So let all of that come out of the system. That's part one. Then, as the adult you say to the little kid you, I'm so sorry that all that stuff was scaring you and bothering you and making you sad. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take care of you, because you don't have to feel like you're stupid or you're not enough or you don't deserve to ask for things. I'm going to take care of you and I'm going to give you what you deserve. And you give all of that love to your little kid self that you wish someone had given to you. So that's one way to get rid of childhood trauma. Another thing to do is, if you remember who gave you that childhood trauma. Maybe it was a teacher, maybe it was a parent, maybe it was, some random comment someone made. You can do the same thing for that person who said that terrible thing and say, tell me what was going on with you when you said that. Because as Michelle Obama says, hurt people hurt people. So that person was hurt. Maybe someone told them that same thing, and you listen to them. And you say, I'm sorry that as a little child, I wasn't able to comfort you because you were in pain. And you can appreciate that they were having a traumatic experience and passing that on to you. And sometimes for me, that takes a little bit of the sting out of it. It doesn't justify the behavior, but it does give us a little bit more compassion for the people in our lives. So anyway, those are some things that I've done, and I'd love to see how that works for you, and I hope that it brings you peace and love for your heart, because you deserve it. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great rest of the day. Bye.